Hey, how's it going, Diego? This is Peter Gilpin again. Thanks for taking the time to click this video and watch it. I had spoke with you real briefly yesterday afternoon. Just letting I was looking over you guys' website. I noticed a couple things that you would be able to fix on your own to help bring in some more customers through it. So I just wanted to get that over to you. I know you're probably wondering why I'm even making the video in the first place. I just find that a lot of business owners don't really have all the time it takes to fully learn how to make the internet work for themselves and bring on more customers for their business. And typically, the only thing that holds them back from hiring an expert is they just don't know who is an expert and who isn't. So, at the end of the video, if you find I do have some tips and tricks up my sleeve and could be a benefit to you guys' business, I definitely love the opportunity to talk more about how I could help implement some of this information. And if you just want to take it, apply it yourself, and run with it, be my guest. It's all information you can do on your own. So, without further ado, I'll keep it as brief as possible. What I want to go over, Diego, is going to be content, backlinks, and citations. Okay, so just starting off with looking at your website, like I'm honestly really, really impressed. I like the theme. It's modern. I like how the colors change and stuff like that. Have a bunch of pictures, good quality pictures too. Mm, Aesthetically speaking, it's amazing. Like your website looks fantastic. The thing is, just to be straightforward with you, right, is that Google in their eyes, content is king. It's almost the most important thing when it comes to, giving your website the chance it deserves to stand at the top of the search results, especially when you went as far as to make it look as nice as it does. But they're not too much concerned with how visually appealing it is. Their main focus is content. So to be considered an authority in the eyes of Google, you want to have at least 2,000 words of content. And again, you guys' website isn't blank, but I just know from experience you guys are close to that 1,500, 2,000 word mark. So that's going to be really important. You want at least 500 words of content per back page. Now, one thing while I'm here too, what you save your image as, let me see. See how that's just heating? Each of your images can be saved as a keyword. You guys are in Cape Coral, so each image can be like AC repair, Cape Coral, Florida, or air conditioning installation, Cape Coral, Florida, Florida AC, Cape Coral, Florida AC repair. Things, but I think you get the picture. So yeah, content is king. 2,000 words of content per homepage, 500 per back page. Each image can be saved as a keyword. Now, moving on to backlinks, and I'll say a little bit more about content and keywords. I'm moving into a tool we use called Ahrefs. We do invest in it, but we just choose to do so because it compiles a lot of really valuable information in one place. You don't have to pay for it though. There are other free resources out there that you can go use to get all this information. Um, so speaking on backlinks, you can see that you guys do have some. You have 141 backlinks across 19 referring domains, which is good. But typically we'd see some kind of figure in this domain rating. So the main thing to keep in mind is when you guys are getting your website backlinked from other referring domains, it's imperative that the websites you're using are relative to your industry, or you guys will lose some trust there. Okay. Now, what I want to do real quick is to kind of go backwards on the keywords that you guys are being found for. Mr. Cool we're using for reference because when I made a generic search, AC Repair, Cape Coral, Florida, they're the first organic company that pops up and you guys weren't on the first page. So I just want to hop in and see. They are being found for more keywords. Let me see. Air conditioning repair Cape Coral, air conditioning Cape Coral, Florida, air conditioning repair Cape Coral, Florida, Cape Coral air conditioning. See, that's the idea behind the content that you guys have. When you go and add more, you want to be adding these buyer intent specific keywords to that content. Moving on to the last thing, is going to be citations. Now, that's how to get in this Google My Business pack. A lot of people will skip ads because they have ad blockers that they just don't trust them. A lot of people don't have the patience to go all down to the organic results all the time. So a lot of business will wind up in the hands of these people in these top 3 spots. All that's based on is, like I said, citations. It's how many times your business name, phone number, and address are listed in different directories across the internet, like Yelp, Yext, White Pages, Yellow Pages, Angie's List, Craigslist, Home Advisor, Facebook is even one. So all you do, Diego, is just find the exact same directories that these guys are listed in, add yourself to 50 to 100 more on top of that, and you could easily have a chance at taking over one of these spots, and you see a growth in business that way. So yeah, Diego, that's all I got. I know it was a lot of information. I try and keep it as short as possible, and I'm not the best at that. Just a quick recap. Again, content is king. Your website looks great. I wouldn't change anything to the aesthetics of it, but you could benefit greatly from having around 2,000 words of content on this homepage and 500 per back page. Any backlinks you get moving forward, just make sure that they're relative to your industry. And you can even go in here and find the backlinks that are good that Mr. Cool has, and there's a chance you could get some of the same ones for yourself. Just make sure they're relevant to your industry. And getting in the Google My Business pack is all based on citations, name, phone number, and address, and the same directories these guys are in, and then 50 to 100 more. That's all I got, Diego. I'm going to have this video over to you shortly. Again, thanks for taking the time to watch. If you want to apply this information yourself, be my guest. If you wanted to talk more about how I could do it, take care of it for you, you can give me a call. Again, my number is Peter Gilpin. My number is 972-573-9215. Again, it's 972-573-9215. Thanks so much. Have a great day.